Let's get into some things of the things, child. We got some stuff to talk about today, honey. We got some stuff to talk about. Hit that like button. If you are new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We have a great time over here. You meant what you said when you said it. Really be expect, because I don't be understanding y'all sometimes. And when y'all know when I say y'all, you know I ain't talking about y'all. You don't talk about y'all. Makes me that all these people that got something to say have been actively involved in the political process in their world. I don't believe it. You ain't gonna convince me. I know y'all love me. What's up, y'all? Where's my background? Where my leaves? Where'd the leaves go? Hey, y'all. I don't know how my background got changed out. But all right. Happy Thursday. Howdy. To everybody. How you guys doing? We are only on Twitch today. We are not on TikTok. Because, baby, we're going to read some more of these tweets. And after yesterday, I got nervous because I forgot how sensitive TikTok is about language and stuff. So I just said we just won't even fool with it today. We'll get back to our regularly scheduled. Sorry, y'all was late on the couch right before I went live. We'll get back to our regularly scheduled programming on the TikTok tomorrow. But please go over to TikTok, and if you are subscribed to my TikTok, go buy something from my TikTok shop. I'm going to come up with a number. Like I said, I have to really sit down and look at what's reasonable. I'm thinking 500. I'm thinking once I get to 500 sales, $500, I should say, worth of sales, not commission, but $500 worth of sales. If I get to that before Christmas, I'll buy me a new tree. I mean, I don't think that's hard. Since y'all want me to get a new tree, I'll even probably buy a tree out of the TikTok shop. Matter of fact, if y'all find a tree from the TikTok shop that y'all think I should buy, if I get to 500 sales, I'll buy it. $500 worth of sales, I should say. So I think 500 is a good number. I think 500 is a good, reasonable number. What's up, Star? How you been, boo? Yes, the pupils are on time. Yes. I was late today. We offered to send you a tree and you didn't want it. Listen, I don't. I want you to buy something from my TikTok shop. That's what I want you to do. I want you to go over to the TikTok shop and buy something. I got the Christmas paper, the wrapping paper, which is Black owned. Okay, I got Fenty over there. You can buy something. The Fenty, I get something on that. I got the cream. The cream. What else I got over in my TikTok shop? I have a few things. Some perfume. Okay. Just Sweet said, can I just cash out you the money? Why do y'all hate my tree so much? Here go Nicki. Did I hear you say you're getting a tree? Why do y'all hate my tree so much? Oh my gosh. I just thought that would be an incentive for y'all to go over and get something out of the TikTok shop. That's what I thought. I thought it would be an incentive. I have everything but a respectable tree. It's nothing wrong with my tree. Y'all just don't like it. Right. They don't respect cutesy and demure. Gotta put these glasses on because I had to read this 4-page letter that Diddy done wrote to the judge. Child, I'm sending you a 4-page letter. You know what I'm saying? Diddy done sent a 4-page. 50 Cent trolling ass and wrote a letter to the judge. He's such a freaking troll. Oh, he's such a troll. Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Xavier, for the people who like my tree. Right. That's why I started singing the Aaliyah song, because it made me think of the Aaliyah songs. I'm sending you a 4-page letter. Did he write it? Well, he apologized. Listen, we're going to read the letter. Couple of church announcements before we get into it. Okay, my first church announcement, and I meant to already have this looked up. Hold on. All right, hold on. So, next weekend in Louisville, for those of us that like to start packing earlier, look, some of y'all like to start packing early. So the weather next Saturday in Louisville, as of right now, y'all know this is subject to change. It's a week out. As of right now, we're talking about the high is going to be 77 degrees. The low is going to be 52 degrees. So probably early in the morning, late at night, 52 degrees. The high is 77 degrees. So we're talking about jacket weather. Okay, we're talking about jacket weather. Because 77 degrees is going to be the majority of the day. So that depends on what your, let me say this. It depends on what your idea of jacket weather is. El Teddy and Abby would say that that's coat weather. You know, that's winter coat, hat, gloves weather. 70 degrees, between 70 and 7 and 8, that's jacket weather. So for those of you that are packing, you know, just keep that in mind. Again, they're saying Friday is 74 degrees. So if you're coming in on Friday, that's a little cooler. That's a little cooler. Okay. But look at here go El Teddy. Don't do me. Tell me when I'm lying. Tell me when I'm lying. Tell me when I'm lying. Exactly, Xavier. I don't need a coat. I'm just saying for the people, for some people, I'm lying. El Teddy, whatever. I'm not lying. I'm not lying. Anyway, we're talking about 77 next Saturday. Again, we'll check it again because that's subject to change, but that's what it is. I have seen the t-shirts. The t-shirts are on their way. They are really, really cute. They are really cute. I like them. If you want to, if you're thinking about what to wear, I would, if you have some black jeans, probably black jeans, but regular jeans are definitely, you know, definitely cool. I don't want to give away too much about the t-shirts, but you know, if you're a jeans person, black, I would go with black first, but regular jeans definitely will work. Yes. Now, we're going to wear the t-shirts on Saturday. I think there was some conversation in the group chat about when we were going to wear the t-shirts. We're going to wear the t-shirts on Saturday because I have to make sure I can deliver. I get everybody their shirts Friday evening. Like some people aren't getting it until late Friday. So we're going to wear our shirts on Saturday, you guys. So, because that's when we're going to actually be going to the book fair. So that we'll all have our shirts on. We'll all be matching. It'll be cute. The group picture is going to be really cute. Okay. Now, my next announcement, hold on. Let me make sure I didn't get a message. Hold on. All right. I wanted to make the announcement about the cruise t-shirts. If you are ready to buy your cruise t-shirt, I have that information as well. So as you guys know, Spill It Boy TV, aka James Colwell, he's doing the t-shirts. So the way we're going to do the t-shirts is that you guys are going to send him the money directly, and you're going to email him your information. I don't have nothing to do with it. Okay, I won't have nothing to do with it. You're going to email him whatever name. Again, you don't have to tell him your government name if you don't want to tell him your government name. Whatever name you want on the package, when he mails you your t-shirt back and an address, he'll be sending the t-shirt. So you're going to send him the money directly, and then he'll send you your t-shirt directly. We will start taking orders now. No, Tracy, please no, because if you send me the money, I just got to send it to him. So please don't nobody send me the money. Send it directly to him. He's making the shirts. I'm trying to cut myself out as the middleman because I'm not gonna be able to get people their shirts. I don't want the shirts coming to me because I don't want nobody looking for me to get their shirts. It's too many of y'all. I mean, I'm not. If it would like the Books and Bourbon is only 13 people, which is still but we're all staying pretty much at the same place, and I know I'm going to see almost everybody on Friday. With the cruise, I don't know when I'm going to be flying in. I don't know where everybody is staying. This way, everybody has their shirt. Nobody has to go through me. I really don't want to be responsible for anybody's shirt other than mine. Y'all, we have over 30 people going on this cruise. That's a lot. That's a lot for me to try to keep up with and have to try to carry as well as my own luggage and all of that. That's just a lot. You're not cleared to fly yet? Oh. Well, listen, they're going to be more. Listen, you're going to want to go to the Harry Potter trip anyway, Daddy. You just get yourself together for the Harry Potter trip. We wearing the shirts. Well, a lot of people usually wear their shirts the day we get on the ship so that you can see everybody. Everybody looks, most people, yet Cruiser said 30 and growing. Right. We still have people booking this cruise. I need y'all to know. We still have people booking this trip. I told y'all, until the ship is sold out, we are still taking people. So wait, can I have James put something extra on my shirt? I'll have him meet me at the bar. See, that's another reason why if you go through him, you can ask him directly. The great thing about James doing the shirts is that he makes his own shirts. He has the equipment. He physically makes his own shirts. So when you email him your information, you can ask him and he'll let you know what he can and can't do. You know what I'm saying? I think Cajun already asked him about getting something put on his shirt. I can't say what he will or won't do. I can only say you can ask him. And knowing James the way I know James, he will probably make it happen to the best of his ability. But I cannot speak for him. I just can't speak for him. The Harry Potter trip is going to be next November of 2026. We don't have all the information yet, but put a pin in that. We're going to get that information out in probably about another month or so. I got to get past Books and Bourbon. I got to get past Books and Bourbon, and then we'll get the information out about, because that will give people plenty of time to pay and get their money together for that. And we'll definitely have t-shirts for that, because that's Ebby's birthday. So we'll definitely have t-shirts for that. I asked to get everyone's name on their shirt so that we can identify each other. Right, but Cajun, everybody may not want to be identified. So that's why I'm saying, like, y'all can ask James. If you want your name on your shirt, great. But I know that there's some people that are going that may not want their YouTube name on their shirt. So that's why I'm saying, like, everybody, y'all can talk to James about that. So, but the t-shirts for the cruise are going to be $30. Now, he may charge more if y'all want something personalized. He may charge something more if y'all want personal. But the t-shirt, the flat price of the t-shirt is $30. But keep that in mind that if you're asking for something special, he may have to add to that. Okay? Okay. Didn't you say there were other groups on the cruise? Yes, there are other groups going on the cruise. Matter of fact, Cruiser was just telling me the other day that I think Cruiser, don't make me a liar. Was it like 4 or 5 different Black travel groups that you saw advertising the same cruise? Now that doesn't mean we don't know how many people are necessarily going, but I think she said over on Facebook she saw about 4 or Cruiser watches a lot of the travel channels on like TikTok and YouTube and stuff like that. So it may not have been Facebook, but I think she said, if she's still here, she'll drop down and say. But I think she said she saw like 4 or 5 other Black travel groups that are advertising this same cruise. Somebody said, where are we going? Y'all, was it the Utopia of the Seas? I don't know. Is it what shit we getting on, y'all? I think it's the Utopia. Is that the shit we getting on? Hold on, look. Let me go into my app, child. Let me go into the app. That's sad. I don't remember the name of the damn trip we getting on. Hold on. Oh, they got a sale. It's 35% off up there, y'all. So if y'all haven't gotten y'all stuff yet, okay, hold on. What ship we getting on? Child. I can't. Hold on. Why I can't find it? Why are they telling me the name of the damn ship? Utopia. It's the Utopia of the Seas. Thank you. Okay, I see y'all. Now everybody's saying it. Yeah, there's a sale started today, right? So the internet package, if you haven't gotten your drink package, is the spa package on sale? Cajun, because I didn't get the spa one yet. I'm gonna get it, but I didn't get the spa pass yet. Someone is about to text you. Oh Lord. I got my drink package last week. I got my drink I had my drink package, my pass to Coco K. I think my internet. I have to double check. I think my internet. But if I don't have my internet, I'll go ahead and get the internet. Um and then but I haven't gotten the pass yet. Uh-oh. Don said, don't play with him today with these likes. He said he ain't in the mood. How much is the drink package? I asked Poe. Shit. I don't know how much to drink. It's okay. The drink package, I don't know, El Teddy, but right now it's on sale, so you might want to go ahead and get it. I don't remember though. I got it when it was like that. What was that, like 40% off or something sale? Whatever that sale was when they were like the pre-Black Friday sale. That's when I got it. And I think that was what, 40%? I think it was 40%. Oh wow. LTD, you might as well get it Black Friday. You can bundle the internet and drink package. Yeah. Oh no, you good, Cruiser. Yeah. I would wait till Black Friday too, LTD, because here's the thing. It's going to go on sale Black Friday weekend. It's going to. That is a fact. And I would just wait until then. But if you want to start like putting $50 aside, $50-$60 aside here or there, because Thanksgiving is what, 2 months away. So I would probably, I don't listen. It's a couple of $100, but don't get me lying. Don't get me lying. Who somebody said how many people? What did somebody say? You can't work the app. It's not that hard, El Teddy. Child. Somebody show that baby how to work the app. The app is actually, I think, is actually a pretty user-friendly app. I have to let me see what you having problems with. Let me see what you having issues. What you having issues with. Tracy says she's gonna drop a link to show you how to use the app. And if you call me, I'll walk you through it too, because I don't know what you're having problems with, so I can walk you through it. It's not hard, but it's hard. I guess I don't want to say it's not hard if you're having problems with it. I hate when people do that to me. When somebody say they don't, and you be like, "But it's not. It's easy." I hate when people do that. So let me not say that. But I think maybe it's just something. Once I show you, you'll be like, "Oh, okay." But anyway, so somebody said, "What is I'm actually waiting." As soon as James texts me back, I'm waiting for James to text me now and tell me what email address he wants y'all to use. As soon as he gives me the email address he wants y'all to use, I will give y'all the email address and the cash app, his cash app, so y'all can go ahead and reach out to him. It's $83 on the app now. The drink package is, you mean $83 a day? The drink package is not $83 for the whole trip. It can't be. That cannot be the drink package. Not for all 3 days. That ain't right. Yeah, that might be what it is, El Teddy. You might not have the cruise linked into the app. But yeah, so that is the update, you guys. I wanted to get y'all that information. The t-shirts for Books and Bourbon are literally in the mail. They will be here no later than Monday. They are, as soon as I get them, they're going directly into the suitcase. Don't worry about it. I will definitely have that. Who drinking all 3 days? What you mean, who drinking all 3 days? $110 for the whole thing? You sure that don't say per day? Because if it's 110, I know I paid more than 110. How much did we pay for the quote for the? Maybe I didn't. How much? Yes, I did. How much did we pay? All right, hold on. Let me see something. That must be for the. I don't know. Anyway, go on to get it, baby. Go on to get it. Because I can't. Hold on. Let me see. Let me go back. Let me look. Packages. Oh, right now it's 40% off. So if you have the money, go ahead and get the drink package. Okay, so hold on. Deluxe beverage package, full cruise. They got all these. Now they done added. They got all these extra packages. El Teddy says per day. Go and look. It's per day, baby. It's per day. So go back and look. It's per day. That's what I thought. I was like, that don't sound right. But anyway, but you don't need to get the beach included. Do y'all, unless you're gonna go to that. Okay. All right. We're gonna get to the stuff in a minute. Let me say this and then we're gonna move on. If y'all are going to Coco Cay, that's where I'm going. You do not need to get the drink package that includes Royal Beach. Royal Beach is like I guess it's like a different beach. It's like maybe I don't know. I've never even been to Royal Beach before. I don't know what beach that is. But you at Coco Cay, your drink package stands. You don't need to buy anything extra if you're going to go to Coco Cay. I mean, go to the adult day at Coco Cay, the adult beach at Coco Cay. That Royal Beach, I don't know what that Royal Beach is. That's something new. Yeah, that's something new. I listen, the 2 times I went to Coco Cay and I went to the adult pass, my drink package stood. All they did was they scanned my card just like they did on the ship. And once he saw I had the drink package, baby, I was good to go the rest of the day. I didn't have to come out. Your food and your drinks. But that Royal Beach Club, that's something extra. Oh, that's at Nassau. Oh, okay. See, that's at Nassau. I'm not going to that. Okay, that's at Nassau. No problem. Yeah. So if you're going to Coco Cay, where I'm going, well, Coco Cay, period. You don't need to buy the regular drink package, is what I'm saying. Now, if you plan to go to the Royal Beach Club in Nassau, that's something different. I mean, everybody's doing their own thing, you know. Yeah, the time for Coco Cay don't matter either. They don't never check the time. Yeah, that's at Nassau. Never mind. Okay, now I know. All right, now I know what y'all talking about. Yeah, you don't need that if you're not going to the beach at Nassau. If you're not going to Royal Caribbean's beach at Nassau, you don't need that. Just need the regular drink package. Okay. Don said we need some more lights. Can we get 200 lights, please? Okay. Cruiser said she paid $244 for the drink package when it was 40% off. That must be what I paid too. My drink package is paid. So that must be what I paid too. I think I'm going to go ahead and get the internet while it's 40% off. If I don't grab it this time, I'm going to get it Black Friday. Tracy says she's not getting off the boat. I don't think I'm getting off the boat either, y'all. I told y'all that I might, but if the majority of y'all are cool with doing y'all own thing, y'all don't need me. I mean, y'all don't need me to do nothing. I'm gonna probably go to the spa and then meet Tracy at the bar. See how I rhyme? I'm gonna probably get up. I'm gonna go and have me a nice breakfast in the dining room, and then I may go straight to the spa after breakfast and do some spa things. And then after the spa, I'm gonna find out where Tracy is, and whatever bar she's sitting at is probably where I'm gonna pull up until lunchtime. And then at lunch, I'm gonna go to the dining room and have me lunch. Okay. And then after that, I'm gonna probably go back to the bar. Okay. I'm gonna go back to the bar, maybe go back to the spa. I don't know, because I'm gonna have a day pass and I can go when I feel like it. And then after that, then I'm gonna chill out until it's time for dinner. Then I'm gonna meet y'all in the dining room for dinner. And then after that, guess where I'm going? Back to the bar. Might find some karaoke. That might be when we go to karaoke, y'all. That might be karaoke day. I don't know. Tracy said, yep, I'll still be at the bar when you left me. We're gonna be some drunk fools for this. We are gonna be some drunk fools on this. Listen, Abby is in charge of karaoke, so whatever night or day, whatever time Abby chooses karaoke, we'll be at the karaoke. Abby is in charge of the karaoke, and we are doing a bar crawl. I guess I'm gonna put. I might need to put Tracy in charge of the bar crawl. I don't know. I might need to put Tracy in charge of the bar crawl, but that's the plan. Anyway, as soon as y'all remind me to check. As soon as James texts me back, I asked him what email address because he has multiple. So I'm not sure what email address he wants y'all to use, but as soon as I get that, I'll get that to y'all. So Bad Bunny gonna have some drinks on the ship, celebrate. I know. Listen, we got to figure out what drink we gonna have the night of the Super Bowl so we can celebrate Bad Bunny. How we gonna forget we surrounded by water when we on a big ass ship? How we gonna forget? We're gonna be on a big ass ship. How we gonna forget we surrounded by water? Listen, Nubian, I cannot tell you how many times I have been drunk on a cruise. I'm good. I'm all right. Cause I don't go outside. Like you don't have to go out on the deck. I don't go outside. I be in the ship. I get on the elevator and I go from floor to floor. I don't go outside. I don't have no reason to go outside. I don't go out there. The closest I might go is if I got to walk across the pool deck to get to the other side of the ship. I don't be going out there. Absolutely not. Nubia, you ever been on a cruise? Now I'll be on my balcony. Oh, I'm gonna be on my balcony. Absolutely. I mean, what's the purpose of having a balcony if you ain't gonna use it? But yeah, Okay, Tracy is in charge of the bar crawl. I just put her in charge. She said she's gonna print it off. So Tracy is in charge of the bar crawl. So she'll decide which bars we're going to and in what order. And she's gonna print it out and have it ready for us so that we can hand it out. Yeah, I don't go out. Like I said, the closest I come to going outside is if I'm walking from one side of the ship on the pool deck to get to the other side of the ship. That's it. I don't just be hanging out. But I do go on my balcony. Brown Mama, I will let you know. I saw you ask me, am I gonna need help with putting the bags together? I'll let you know. Cause when we get there on Friday, child, I might as well just make this a members only live, child. Because we 30 minutes in and we just talking. When I get there on Friday, I'm gonna go to the hotel. We're gonna eat breakfast at Wild Eggs, which is across the street from the hotel. And then I have to meet up with my girlfriend to get the bags. And once I get the bags and come back to the hotel, I'll put everything together. So I'll let you know. I appreciate the offer, and I'll let you know. Don said, crawl to that like button. Y'all really getting no. Y'all really getting no. I don't know what y'all done did to Don. And Jay, I saw you say you're gonna be a Harry Potter. Yeah, like I said, as soon as I get past Books and Bourbon, then Abby, myself, and James are gonna sit down and we might have to have a Zoom meeting, and we're gonna really hammer out what we want that to look like. And as soon as we get the package together, we will let you guys know, so you guys can start making y'all deposits and all that good stuff. So as soon as we get the information, but we'll have the information out before the end of the year. Okay, let's get into this, child. You can tell I really have a lot to talk about today, honey. Y'all just remind me to keep checking my phone and let y'all know what email address to send James to reach out to James. Okay, Chuck said he'll be there by 4:30. Okay, cool. You know what hotel we're in, so you can just come straight to the hotel and hang. We'll be there. Cajun, Eddie gonna put you in timeout. You know you don't have no mod stick over here, right? You know you don't have no mod stick over here, right? Okay, I'm just reminding you. Now Cajun might need to not be outside, and Eddie come along. He might end up overboard. Cajun, you better not get on Ebby nerves on that ship. I'm just saying. All right, y'all, let's get into it. It's not a lot to talk about, child. We're going to get to damn. Did you time out Cajun? Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. El Teddy, did you time Cajun out? Will you leave Cajun alone? Look, there here go Abby. Thank you, brother. All right, well, she said thank you. So whatever you did, I be trying to help you out, KJ. You just I be trying. All right, so where do I begin, child? Okay, let me see here. Let me start here. Shout out to Eric Jerome Dickey and D'Angela Proctor. The Eric Jerome Dickey's novel Friends and Lovers is being made into a 2-part Lifetime movie. It is going to be starring Natari Naughton, better known as Tasha from Power, Simone Missick, Kendrick Sampson, Ron Rako Lee. Okay, that's who's going to be starring in it, and it is going to premiere in November. Lifetime's November, Love of a Lifetime. It's going to be on November the 15th at 8 and November the 16th. So it's going to be a 2-part back to back. Now, I might have to go back. Maybe we can add that, y'all, because I read Lovers and Friends when it first came out, and it's got to be 15, 20 years old. I mean, I think I might remember bits and pieces of it, but I might have to go back and reread it. So I might have to go back and reread it. Yeah, exactly, Bab. I haven't read that book in forever. So I might have to go. And I used to really like Eric Jerome Dickey, and then I kind of fell off of his books a little bit. I haven't really read a few of his books in a while. So I might have to go back. But I'm definitely here for it. So I might need to go back and read and listen. I'm in the middle of listening to Tia's boyfriend on Sister. Yeah, I know him by face. Yeah, thank you, Janae. It came out in 97. So yeah, I wasn't 20 years ago. Wow. Okay. So we're gonna I'm gonna have to reread it. I'm gonna definitely have to reread it. Is it a standalone or a series? Xavier, I couldn't tell you. I don't remember. Like I said, I read the book when it first came out. So again, we're talking 20 years ago. I don't remember. But I'm almost done with his last book, The Son of Mr. Suleiman. I have not read an Eric Jerome Dickey book in a very long. I don't know why I stopped reading his books. I can't remember why. I don't know if I just eventually just started, floating into something else or what. I don't know. Because Eric Jerome Dickey used to be like, when I would go to the bookstore, I would look for his books. Or go to the library, I looked for his books. I don't know why I kind of got away from his books. I feel like he might have started writing stuff that I wasn't crazy about or something. I don't know. I feel like there was a reason though, but I just don't remember. I don't remember. But I'm gonna have to add it to my. I'm gonna have to go back and listen to it. That book is probably free somewhere on Kindle or something. It's probably free to read. That book 25 years old. I could probably find the audio on Kindle. It's probably free or like 2 cents or something. I don't know. But I definitely want to reread it before then. I might read that on the plane. That might be what I read on the plane. Yeah, I might read it on the plane. Anyway, also, excuse me. I hope I'm not coming down with a cold. I've been stuffy and sneezing all day. I think it's I really just think it's allergies though. Also, Tony Braxton is set to star in He Wasn't Man Enough for Me and Breathe Again, which are also going to be Lifetime movies. I feel like this is similar to what they did with Mary J. Blige with her Real Love and then Strength of a Woman series where they had the movies. I feel like that's similar to what they're doing with this. So, all right, go ahead, girl. Go ahead. Hold on, y'all. Let me blow my nose. Hold on. Is that what he did? He went away from romance? Oh, okay. How long did y'all time out Cajun for? El Teddy, how long did you time Cajun out? He should be back by now. You know what? I haven't used Libby in so long. El Teddy, that's too long. Don't be timing him out like that. That's too long, El Teddy. Now, 5 minutes is too long. Now, you know that I love, now you listen. You know I love Cajun. Now, that's too long. See, look. Hold on. Okay. Is that what it? But is that what it is? He started getting away from romance. I know it's a reason because I used to love Eric Jerome Dickey. Maybe I must have read like a couple of his books and I start they I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. But yeah. Okay. Oh. All right. Is it time? It ain't even time for Don to close close the doors yet. Yes, it is. We close the doors at 150 people, child. We got 200 people. Hold on. It's time for let's close these doors. Y'all doing a lot. Let's close these doors, child. Maybe we need to just close the doors for a second. I don't know. Child, let's close these doors. Because y'all doing a lot over here.
I said close them doors. Close the doors. Close the doors. Close the doors.
All right, you guys, y'all know what it is. The head usher. He's in a cantankerous mood today. The head usher is in a cantankerous mood today. Okay. And he said hit them likes. Now I know that it's the time of the show where you can. There she go. Who done woke her up? Sorry, stop.
Here's what I found.
I said stop. Who the hell keep waking her up? Who keep waking her up? I wish I knew what I was saying that woke her up. Is it Donda? Anyway. This is the time of the show where you can support the channel either by hitting that like button for free 99, or if you would like to make a monetary donation to the channel, you can do that now. The number of the day is 729. So you can donate $7.29, $17.29. Hell, if you want to get jiggy, $70 or listen, you can do $170. Okay, you can either hit the super chat or the cash app. Okay, but you can also do it for free by just hitting the like button, y'all. Just get us. We're trying to get to 200 likes. If you could just hit the like button, please, and thank you. I appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. Well, I'm glad you're having a better day. All right. Also, they said that Taraji P. Henson has signed on to do Why Did I Get Married Part 3 with Tyler Perry. Look. The first Why Did I Get Married? I think the first Why Did I Get Married is probably my second favorite Tyler Perry movie that's not a Madea movie. Of course, A Family That Prays to me is always gonna be, in my opinion, Tyler Perry's best work. But that's why I'm convinced that Tyler Perry didn't write that movie. That's just my opinion. I'm just convinced that Tyler Perry didn't write that movie. Now, I loved Why Did I Get Married, the first one, but the second one was garbage. The second one was hot, buttered garbage. I don't know what in the entire fuck that was, but it was garbage. It was a terrible movie. That's why, like I said, ain't nobody gonna convince me that Tyler Perry wrote A Family That Prays. I'm just, no. No. Just terrible. No. I liked Janet in the movie. Yeah, I know I love me some Janet, but even Janet couldn't say that second one. I'm sorry. It was just terrible. It was just a terribly written movie. Like, it was just stupid. You know, like, I don't know. To me, it was just dumb. I didn't like it. The first one I loved. I ain't gonna lie. The first one I thought was really good. But the second one, Right, Lauren. A Family That Prays was just too clear of a storyline. Hell, if I'm being honest, I ain't even convinced that he directed it. But I mean, I guess he did actually direct it. But ain't nobody gonna convince me he wrote it. I'm sorry. Now, again, that's just my opinion. Yeah, I know. I know all about the Janet. You know, she was grieving Michael. Yeah, I got it. Yeah. All right. I did, after we got off of here yesterday, I went and looked at or listened to Saucy Santana dog the shit out of JT. Drug JT up one side and down the other. And I believe everything he said. I believe every word of what and he said, listen, I really wanted, I told her to keep it in the phone, keep it in the text messages. But you wanted to come to the internet. So if we're gonna talk about it, let's talk about it. You're gonna put it out there, then let's put it out there. And I was just like, girl, you should have left that where it was. You should have left that where it was. And then JT tried to come back and it was so bad. I was like, girl, it was just horrible. Her comebacks, why is this shit so blurry? Her comebacks were terrible. Like, I was like, girl, you should have just left that where he told you to leave it. I didn't watch Alex Cross, so I don't know. You mean the one with Tyler Perry in it? Yeah, I didn't watch it. So there's that. Ray J says, that he is not backing down. He said he stands by what he said and he ain't backing down. He said that he talked to Kim Kardashian's attorney. And he asked Kim Kardashian's attorney, he said, have you talked to the feds? That's all I want to know. Have you talked to the feds? Then he told them that they could come onto his Twitch and say everything they said to him privately, they could say it on his Twitch. He said, I'm not scared of them. Now listen, I told y'all yesterday. I know we give Ray J a lot. I've been at the top of that list of giving Ray J a lot. Ray J said, before you come suing me, have you talked to the feds though? Have you confirmed with the feds that they not looking at them Kardashians? I'm just telling you. Well, you know, he's banned from Instagram. Why you say only a dummy will go on Twitch? I go on Twitch, Xavier. Why I can't go on Twitch? I'm on Twitch. Why you say that? But that's what he's saying. Exactly. He invited the lawyer onto Twitch. That's what I'm saying. Why you say? I mean, tell me why. Why would they present their case on Twitch? He's not telling them to present their case. Let me be clear about what I'm saying. He said that he was going on to his Twitch and he was going to tell. I didn't watch the Twitch because I didn't watch the Twitch. But what Ray J was saying was, I'm going on my Twitch and because he said that Kim Kardashian, their attorneys called him. He said Alex Shapiro called him. And what he said was, I'm about to go on Twitch and I'm about to tell it that he can come on Twitch and he can repeat publicly what he said to me privately. That's what he was saying. Now, maybe I wasn't clear in what I said. Okay. I know what Twitch is, y'all. I'm on Twitch. I know what Twitch is. We're literally on Twitch right now. I know what Twitch is. What I'm saying, I didn't understand why Xavier said that. That's what I was asking Xavier to explain what he was saying. It sounds to me like Ray J was like, I'm not scared. And you're saying that I lied about the Kardashians being under investigation. And the attorneys called me and I told the attorney, Lil Baby said, hello, she's on Twitch right now. But what Ray J was saying was, you saying I'm lying about them being investigated. And what I'm saying is, did you call the feds? Did you call the feds to verify that I was right, that I was lying or not? Did you call the feds and find out if I was telling the truth or not? That's what he was saying. Yeah, I'm with El Teddy. When I read through the article yesterday, we didn't read the whole lawsuit, but when I read through the article, I'm like, this is nothing. I feel like the Kardashians just want to shut him up. And he was like, I'm not afraid. Like, you're not shutting me up. I'm not afraid. Oh, someone in the comments asked, my bad. Oh, okay. Because I was like, I know what Twitch is. Oh, okay. My bad. Ray J knows something and now they are playing with fire. I really do think Ray J knows more. I do. Listen, I'm not saying that Ray J always telling the truth and that Ray J, I ain't saying that, but I do think I just don't think it's a stretch for people to think that I just don't know why people think it's a stretch that somebody will be looking at the Kardashians for something. I'm not saying that they did anything. I'm not saying that they're guilty of anything. I'm not even saying that Ray J has a smoking gun. I'm just saying, I think 3 years ago, somebody would have said the same thing about Diddy. And tomorrow he's being sentenced. Like, I just think Lil Baby said, I got cell phones with 20-year-old text messages that I won't delete. Ooh. I don't think it's the feds, but I do think the IRS is getting tired of Chris playing with the church's money. Ooh. Well, you know, when they start talking about a criminal enterprise, not Griselda Jenner. Listen. Not Chris Griselda Jenner. Ciao. Listen, all I'm saying is I don't think it's too far-fetched for anybody for somebody to be knocking on their door. But that's all he said. Ray J said he went on Twitch. He was going on Twitch. This message was yesterday. He said he was going on Twitch last night. I didn't particularly go over to Twitch. I actually meant to go look today to see if, because I don't even know how Twitch works like that. I know how. I've not gone over and played around on Twitch enough to like on Instagram. I know how to go in and find a stream if somebody saved it. Like I know how to go and get it. I'm not that versed on Twitch like that. So if he went live on Twitch last night, I wouldn't know how to necessarily find it. But I did mean to go over there and play around and look for it though. I did mean to do that, but I just didn't. Yeah, I would suspect that it would have something to do with that church situation. Yeah. Listen, the IRS took down the mob. Chris not special. Okay. So let's read this letter that Diddy then wrote to the court the day before his sentencing. Y'all ready? Dear Judge, I hope this letter finds you well and in good health and spirits. Thank you for the opportunity to express my thoughts to you. First and foremost, I want to apologize and say how sincerely sorry I am for all the hurt and pain I have caused others by my conduct. I take full responsibility and accountability for my past wrongdoings. This has been the hardest 2 years of my life, and I have no one to blame for my current reality and situation but myself. In my life, I have made many mistakes, but I am no longer running from them. I am so sorry for the hurt that I caused, but I understand that the mere words "I'm sorry" will never be good enough, as those words alone cannot erase the pain from the past. Over the past 13 months, I've had to look in the mirror like never before. My pain became my teacher. My sadness was my motivator. I have to admit, my downfall was rooted in my selfishness, excuse me. The scene and images of me assaulting Cassie play over and over in my head daily. I literally lost my mind. I was dead wrong for putting my hands on a woman that I love. I'm sorry for that and always will be. My domestic violence will always be a heavy burden that I will have to forever carry. The remorse, the sorrow, the regret, the disappointment, the shame. I honestly feel sorry for something that I couldn't forgive someone else for. What? Oh, I get it. Okay. If they put their hands on one of my daughters, okay, my bad. I didn't finish the sentence. That's my bad. I'm going to read it again. I honestly feel sorry for something that I couldn't forgive someone else for if they put their hands on one of my daughters. This is why it's so hard for me to forgive myself. It's like a deep wound that leaves an ugly scar. Your Honor, I thought I was providing for Jane concerning her and her child. But after hearing her testimony, I realized I hurt her. And for this, I'm deeply sorry. I lost my way. I lost my journey. Lost in the drugs and the excess. My downfall was rooted in my selfishness. That's the second time he said that. That is the exact same sentence that he said twice. I have been humbled and broken to my core. Jail is designed to break you mentally, physically, and spiritually. Over the past year, there have been so many times that I wanted to give up. There have been some days I thought it would be better. I would be better off dead. The old me died in jail, and a new version of me. Y'all, it's not funny. I'm and a new version of me was reborn. Prison will change you or kill you. I choose to live. We're not done. Every day since my incarceration, as difficult as my circumstances currently are, I have made the best of my time by reading books, writing, working out, or in therapy, obtaining the tools and knowledge to deal with my past drug abuse and anger issues. I have been putting in the work and working diligently to become the best version of myself to ensure that I never make the same mistake again. I realize that I am in a situation where no amount of money, power, or fame can save me. Only God can save me. My grandmother used to teach me that God makes no mistakes and that everything he does is for your good. I believe that a bad situation can be used for good. Although this situation has been the hardest and darkest time in my life, good things have come out of my incarceration. For starters, I am now sober for the first time in 25 years. That's the one sentence I believe. I have been trying my best to deal with my drug abuse and anger issues and take accountability, as well as positive steps towards healing. One of the most beautiful things I have experienced is by asking my fellow inmates to teach and mentor them. I wanted to learn what I did to become a success. They wanted to learn what I did to become a successful businessman. I was inspired by their hunger and desire to learn information in order to not set goals, but achieve any goals or dream that their hearts desire. I started teaching a 6-week program called Free Game. Title was given to me by a fellow inmate, which I was able to have approved and sanctioned by the Bureau of Prisons. I don't just teach about my success, I also teach about my mistakes and failures. It has truly been a blessing to do something positive in a negative situation. It has been beautiful to see the newfound hope in my fellow inmates' eyes. The most shocking thing was to see the unity and peace this class has produced. As you are probably aware, jails and prisons are segregated places. However, in our class, we have Black, Spanish, white, and Asian all together in one room, learning and working together. We even have an interpreter for the Spanish speaking inmates. The biggest miracle that I've seen in this case is that all of the gangs, such as the Bloods, the Crips, and the MS-13s, the Trinitarios, and the 18th Streets, in one room working together. I am also proud to say that since this class started, there have been no fights in our unit. This class has also helped me in a time of need and despair. Being able to do something good for others has also given me a much needed hope. God bless me with this opportunity to help others, and I will continue to do so. Cynthia said, "This is just dumb." I ask you for mercy today, not only for my sake, but for the sake of my children. God blessed me with 7 beautiful children, 3 sons and 4 daughters. Child, I'm not going through all these kids' names. 4 of my children lost their mother, Kim Porter, as she tragically passed away in 2018. I'm the only parent they have. I have failed my children as a father. My father was murdered when I was 3, so I know firsthand what it is to not have a father. More than anything, I just want the opportunity to return home and be the father that they need. Hold on, we're not done. God also blessed me with the greatest mother in the world. My mother sacrificed her life and dreams to provide for me and my younger sister, Keisha. She worked 3 jobs to make sure we had a roof over our head, clothes on our backs, and the best education. My mother is now 84 years old, and she recently had brain surgery. Despite her own health challenges, she attended my trial every day. I have always been her primary caregiver. It breaks my heart that I put myself in this situation, and for the first time, I am unable to be there for my mother when she needs me the most. As I write you this letter, I'm scared to death, scared to spend another second away from my mother and my children. I no longer care about the money or the fame. There's nothing more important to me than my family. I understand that one factor the court has to consider is deterrence. Deterrence for me and for others to ensure that no one follows in my footsteps and makes the same mistakes. Oh, thank you for the super chat. Hibiscus Rose said for reading that BS, girl. Listen, because we not done. When I said a 4-page letter, I wasn't exaggerating, child. Oh Lord. For over a year, I have been locked in one room with 25 other incarcerated people sharing the same one room. In this room that I share, there are no windows. There is no natural, clean air. There is no sunlight, and we all live in one room. We eat, sleep, use the toilet, take showers, and prepare meals, all in one room. Sir, it's jail. It's jail. The conditions that my actions have placed me in are inhumane. I don't tell you this for pity or sympathy. I'm simply sharing my truth and the truth of my fellow incarcerated people. We have no clean drinking water. We boil our drinking water. We all share one washing machine. We all share one washing machine, which is broken. I am surrounded by drugs and live sir. You just told the judge you were clean. You might not want to let the judge know that you've been surrounded by drugs, because now the judge might not believe you. You just said you've been clean for the last 25 years, sir. I'm surrounded by drugs and live every day with the constant threat of being stabbed or losing my life. Again, I'm not expecting pity or sympathy, but my time at MDC has changed me forever. Prior to being in jail, I took care of and was present for my family. Being in jail and because of my conduct, I lost the ability to care for my mother. I lost the ability to effectively raise and support. Hold on, y'all. This is my neighbor. Hold on. Hello? Hey, what's up? Sorry, y'all. That was my parents' neighbor. When she calls, I answer because she keeps an eye on my parents. I was just making sure everything was okay. Hold on. Let me send. I gotta send a message to my. Hold on, y'all. Sorry about that. They're fine. They're fine. They're fine. But when she calls, I answer because, like I said, she'll let me know if she sees something funny going on over there or something like that. Okay. Okay. All right. Hold on. Where do we leave our child? I have lost the freedom to teach my 2-year-old how to speak, dance, play, or be there to console her when she falls down or has a nightmare. I started from nothing and worked hard to earn everything I had. But because of my conduct, I have lost all of my businesses. I have lost my career. I lost the charter schools that I started, and I have destroyed my reputation and stained the reputation of those that worked for me. I lost my being present with my family. Between of all of my losses and lessons, I can state for fact that I will never be another criminal courtroom again. And I do not believe any other person would do anything similar from fear of similar punishment. Yeah, right. It's somebody having a freak off right now as we speak, child. Anyway, if you give me a chance, I would like the opportunity to share my story with people to prevent at least one person from making the mistakes that I've made. Wait, there's more, but we're almost done. I can't change the past, but I can change the future. I know that God put me here to transform me. Since incarceration, I have gone through a spiritual reset. I am on a journey that will take time and hard work. I'm proud to say I'm working harder than I ever have before. I'm committed to the journey of remaining a drug free, nonviolent, and peaceful person. I thank God that I'm stronger, wiser, clean, sober, and cleaner. God makes no mistakes. I realize that this trial has received a tremendous amount of global press, and your honor may be inclined to make an example out of me. I would ask your honor to make an example out of me. What? Hold on. I would ask your honor to make an example of what a person can do, if afforded a second chance. If you allow me to go home to my family, I promise I will not let you down and I will make you proud. Today, I humbly ask you for another chance to be a better father, another chance to be a better son, another chance to be a better leader in my community, and another chance to live a better life. I am writing this not to gain any sympathy or pity. This experience is simply the truth of my existence and has changed my life forever. And I will never commit a crime again. Thank you so much for your time and consideration. Sean Combs. Yeah. Yeah. First of all, that letter was so damn redundant. That 4-page letter, you could have made 3 paragraphs, sir. That was redundant as hell. How many times you gonna say that you ain't been there for your kids? How many times you gonna say that? That letter was redundant as hell. Oh gosh. Y'all thought I was playing when I said it was a 4-page letter. I wasn't exaggerating. That letter was almost 4 pages long. It was 3 and like 75% of the 4th page. Thank you so much for the super chat. Danny said, I need this letter to be over. Listen. I'm telling you, thank you. Thank you, Just Sweet. Thank you for the cash app, my love. Y'all really wanted me to be done with this letter. Y'all really wanted me to be done with this letter. Y'all, I think it's my allergies because now my eyes are watering. I think it's my allergies. It's that time of year. Listen. It's either going to be tomorrow. Listen, it's going one thing for sure and 2 things for certain. It's going to be over tomorrow one way or another. One thing's for sure and 2 things for certain. It's going to be over one way or another. The spirit of Whitehead jumped. Now, somebody said that earlier. They were like, him and Whitehead is in the same place. Do you think Whitehead went to his class? I promise you, if Whitehead could have gotten there, if there was a way that Whitehead could get permission to go attend that class, Whitehead was there. I promise you, if there was a way that Whitehead could get there, Whitehead was in that class. Now that I can say one thing for sure, two things for certain. If I was a judge, I would give him extra month just for that. Just for that stupid stuff. Judge is not reading it. It's too long. It was too long. That was a long ass letter. And it was, like I said, it was redundant. Like, you really could have taken out about two. If I were editing that as an English teacher, I literally would have marked out at least 2 to 3 paragraphs out of that. I really would have. I would have told the student, you've already said this. You don't need to, like, again, we all have this problem that we think if we say it more than once, no. Putting something in a letter 3 or 4 times does not give it more emphasis. It just doesn't. You can put it in your conclusion. Like, you can have your conclusion and you can sum it up again and reiterate it in your conclusion. But putting it, if El Teddy is still here, he's the former English teacher. He can drop that. But putting it 3 or 4 times in the exact same wording is not, no. Where's my ring? So we'll see tomorrow. I'm sure that before I get off work, I'm sure it'll be all over everywhere, But before I get off work tomorrow, I'm sure it'll be all over everywhere. So we'll talk about it tomorrow. Why didn't someone proofread it? I feel like Diddy is not the kind of person that listens to people. His lawyer may have told him it was too long. I don't know. I don't know if Pam or Simone is going, to be honest with you. I haven't talked to either one of them. I saw Pam and Simone were both live today. If I could, let me tell you, I don't think so. Because Tracy, when Pam was live earlier, was she live from her house? Hey, Papo. Hey, boo. Pam said, hell no. Yeah, Pam didn't go to the trial. So I doubt she was going to the sentencing. I mean, Pam didn't go to the trial. So, yeah. I didn't think so. Like I said, when I talked to Pam, I think I talked to Pam maybe about a week or so ago. When I talked to Pam, we talked about the whole trial of it all. Do I still have, who did I make a mod over there? There's Samam. There's my girl. Hey, Simone. Simone said I am. Okay, so Simone is going to be there tomorrow. Simone will be in attendance. Now, see, Simone did go to the trial, so I expect Simone to go. But Pam didn't go, so I would have been surprised if Pam had gone to the sentencing. But Pam, I'm not surprised Simone's going to be there. So, Simone, y'all make sure if y'all are not already. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. This Simone calling me now. Hold on. Oh, shit. I hung up on you by accident, girl. I'm going to call you right back. Simone, did you just call me? Did you just mean to call me? Oh, she's live now. She must not have mean to call me. She's live now. Pam's live right now, or Simone's live right now? Because Simone was live earlier. Yeah, if you are not subscribed to Simone, y'all get subscribed to Simone now. Pam is live right now. Yeah, okay. Pam is live. Okay. So maybe Simone really did mean to call me. Little baby, I have to make you a mod on Twitch so you can get that spam out of there. Okay, Pam's live now. Dev said that Pam has a lot of work trips planned. Yeah, I know Pam has been working, y'all. Like, Pam has been working. She got a lot going on. And again, the last time I talked to Pam, we didn't really talk a lot about like upcoming cases and stuff like that. So I don't know. But Pam has been working. Okay. Okay, she live right now. Okay. I know you in my live, girl. Did you mean to call me? Simone text me something. I'm in your live. Hold on, let me just call her. Oh, she said yes, she meant to. Do you want? Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me put you on speaker. Okay, let me put you on speaker. She wants to know if y'all have any questions. She's in New York already, and she said she was calling to see if y'all had any questions. Y'all have any questions for some attorney Simone? And again, Tracy dropped the link. If y'all are not subscribed to Simone, y'all make sure y'all get subscribed because she is there, boots on the ground. So if y'all want to know what happened, as soon as it happened, y'all know she gonna run out and give y'all the breakdown.
And I'll release a video on the Diddy stuff tonight. His team actually sent me some documents that I got to finish looking over. And earlier today, I dropped a video on the Cardi B, Nicki Minaj.
Yeah, that's the one I was looking at earlier. Yeah.
And yeah, defamation. I don't know. Cardi B might be protected.
Let me ask you this question. Okay, so somebody said, how long do you think Diddy will get?
So I think he's going to get whatever probation is recommending, which I believe is around 15 months. I'm going to go back and look at that report. But generally, that type of judge has been very much by the book, by the line. So I think he's going to give him what probation recommends.
Okay.
The judge did not, because that judge really disliked the fact that he got off by claiming, oh, it's just domestic violence. So the judge was like, well, cool. Then I get to punish you for beating up your hookers.
Okay.
Which is a stronger punishment than if it was just you and your girlfriends that, had some hookers.
Got you. Okay. I got you.
Yep.
Right. No, Simone's not live. I'm talking to Simone, Abby. So... Is there any sort of protection for his victims? Like, if let's say he walks out tomorrow, is there anything his victims can do?
I mean, so a lot of times the victims can be entitled to restitution. However, in this instance, it appears that the court is seeking $500,000, but none of that as a penalty. But none of that is going to either of the two victims. Hypothetically, though, now that he's been sentenced, they can file civil charges. For at least Kathy could. No, sorry, Kathy likely could not because whatever release that she signed, releases him for this. But Jane absolutely could. So Jane can take this verdict and basically file a civil suit, and could actually probably get what's called summary judgment, which is where the court would assume he was guilty of certain things.
Got you. Let me ask you this: what about people whose names were brought up at trial but didn't testify? For example, the chef. Like, remember the chef has been speaking out, and her name came up in testimony. But what do you think?
So, I mean, I think she's already sued him. I could be getting my people confused.
There's been so many lawsuits, I can't keep up anymore.
It has been. So the answer is, as long as the statute of limitations hasn't passed, they could.
Okay.
However, for the chef, I believe it already has. So,
okay.
That statute of limitations passed for most people. The window reopened, but ended like last March. And so if she hadn't already filed something I believe she got some type of a smaller settlement a little while ago.
Okay.
The chef.
Okay.
I think that's what she got. So.
Okay. One more quick question, and I'm gonna let you go. I know you out in them New York streets, honey. This Ray J Kardashian thing. You got any thoughts on that?
Yeah, okay, so I actually did a full-out video on that. It was a little blurry, so I took the local files. Basically, I'm combining them, and that'll be out tomorrow. I already recorded it.
Okay.
The answer is, it is a very stupid lawsuit. It's a PR stunt. It's really about PR, because majority of the comments that they are claiming were defamation were his personal opinion.
That's what I thought.
If you ask me, I think they're worse than the Kardashians. Well, he's entitled. First Amendment, he's entitled to those thoughts.
Yeah, that's what I said yesterday. Yeah,
I watched that live. And what I really thought was wild is these ladies don't seem to be realizing that the main thing that their lawsuit confirms is that they did, in fact, leak the sex tape. Because throughout the lawsuit, they give examples of how Ray J lied on different women. You notice not once in that lawsuit did they say that he lied
don't have the actual case, but if you want to send it to me, I'll read it.
I'll send it to you.
Okay.
Yeah, it costs money. But yeah, so not once they specifically give examples of him lying on other women, but they never say that he lied on them. Why? Because he didn't.
Well, do you remember? I don't know if you remember, and I did a video on this. It was about maybe a year or so ago when he was on Instagram and he like crashed out and he showed the emails between him and what was it, Vivid Entertainment, whoever the company was. He showed the contract that had both of their signatures on it, and he showed all of it to show that it wasn't a leak, that they literally sold the tape.
Notice how they didn't sue him.
They did not sue him.
Because they didn't want it to have more buzz than it already had.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
So given that they're suing him for allegedly making false statements, you're supposed to wrap up all the false statements that you possibly can and address them in one lawsuit. Even if it's past the statute of limitations, you would still use that as an example of him having a history of lying on you. So I think for me, that's the only thing that it proved. He made one statement about like the feds are coming. But that could also be argued to be his opinion because he made that comment last week. So I don't know, maybe he's sitting down with the feds in a week. We don't know.
Well, today I saw where he went live and he said he was going live on his Twitch. But he said Alex Shapiro called him and he told him, have you called the feds? Have you called the feds? Did you ask the feds? So Ray J said he's not shutting up and he's like they're not scaring me.
Exactly. I think they just want him to shut up. It's the type of lawsuit because actually Khloe Kardashian did the same thing. She was trying to sue like some woman that was claiming to have been with Tristan at some point and had like sent a cease and desist. And I was like, that's dumb because she don't know how much this man is lying to her.
Mm-hmm. I think I remember that.
People.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, it can scare regular people just because they don't want to have to hire a lawyer to defend themselves against the Kardashians. But for Ray J, who likely has corporate defamation insurance and other stuff, he's like, try me. And also, as far as like, I think he's analogizing how, and I go into this in the video with Flip. Basically, many people feel that Chris pimps out her daughters. And so if the issue is trafficking or using women for money, then it sounds like what he's saying is Kris Jenner, in his opinion, is worse. And he is entitled to say that.
Yeah, there it is. There it is.
He's entitled. Yeah.
Well, I look forward.
She did it with her kids.
She did.
Diddy, being with his girlfriend.
I mean, again, if let me say this, in the strictest of definition, now, when Ray J said that Kris coached them, but even if she didn't actually coach them, but she took the tape and sold it, then she is pimping her daughter out.
Sure.
I mean, I know people don't like that language, but it is a thing. The thing that's a thing.
Yeah. And see, the thing is these people don't even know. They wouldn't know if the feds were investigating them.
Uh-oh.
Or what is it? The last guy started a year and a half, and he still don't realize it because they ain't called him yet.
Right.
They don't call the defendant till the end, dummy.
And that's what I said too. It's not like if he is under investigation that they call him.
Right.
Yeah.
No. They don't call you till it's time to arrest you, or they need you to sit down and corroborate or not the things that they found. So, yeah, I think they're really just trying to stop the bleeding because their sponsors and brands have probably started asking them like, "Hey, what's this about?" Mm-hmm. You don't want to end up in a Diddy situation.
There you go.
Want to protect themselves.
There you go.
Understandably.
All right, girl. Well, I'm gonna let you go. Thanks for calling in, my love. And listen, you be good. You be safe out there. And I can't wait to see your breakdown tomorrow, honey.
Yeah, check out my channel, y'all. Girl is that legal on YouTube.
All right. Thanks, boo.
Bye, y'all.
Bye-bye.
Okay.
That's my girl right there now. Y'all know that's my girl. Listen, she said what I said yesterday. I didn't see anything that he said that was defamation. All of it is just his opinion. As far as him saying that the feds are coming, again, he could easily twist that and say, well, based on what they came after Diddy for, I don't see why they would, I mean, I just don't think it doesn't hit that bar for me. For them being public figures, it just doesn't hit the bar. And again, like she said, they didn't sue him last year. And she said she's gonna send me the lawsuit. If she sends me the lawsuit, we'll read through it. But she said it doesn't make that. I'm about to make me some tea as soon as I get off of here, Cynthia. Thank you for the money for the medicine ball. I appreciate you, my love. And I'm about to make me some tea. And literally, I really should have went and turned the water on so I could be. But I'm about to when I get off of here, I'm about to put the water on. I'm getting my trash together. I'm gonna take my trash out. By the time I do that, the water will be hot enough. I'm gonna make me some tea, and I'm probably go to bed a little bit early. I do have some allergy medicine though. And I'll probably take that tomorrow. I'm good for the night, you know what I mean? Get you some emergency. I think it's allergies. I don't think I'm sick. Well, I think it's allergies. All right. They didn't sue last year because we had a different president. Touche. All right, James hit me back. So for anybody that would like a can one of my mods type this in the chat, please? For anybody that wants a cruise t-shirt, because listen, you might want a t-shirt and you ain't even going on the cruise. You might just want to hang out. You might want to just feel like you there. Okay. The t-shirts are $30. If you want James to add something extra, you need to email him and ask him if he can do that. And again, if there's an upcharge, that's between the two of y'all. Okay. The email that you guys need to mail it to is spillitboy@gmail.com. spillitboy@gmail.com. Put in the subject line ReallyBTV. So email him at spillitboy@gmail.com. Put in the subject line ReallyBTV. And his Cash App is, I feel like his Cash App is Spillitboy TV, but let me make sure. His Cash App is, I believe it is Spillitboy TV, but again, let me double check. No, his Cash App is $Spillitboy. So the email is spillitboy at gmail.com. Cash App Spillitboy. So if you want something special, email him first before you send him the money. But y'all know how to handle it. So if you want a trip, if you want and listen, you might just want a t-shirt. That's cool too. Because you're going to go on the next cruise, right? Okay. So just email him. The t-shirts are $30. So make sure y'all send him the information with your sizes and all that good stuff. Thank you, Auntie Eva. I'm getting ready to get off of here too. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you, Don. Thank you, Xavier. Thank you so much to the mods. Thank you, Abby, for dropping Pam and Simone's links earlier. Thank you to my mods. Y'all, even though L Teddy done timed out my baby Cajun for 5 whole minutes. You know you was wrong for that. Thank y'all so much. I'm about to send him my money for my t-shirt this weekend, honey. Look, give me my t-shirt, child. All right, y'all. I'm about to get off of here, but thank y'all so much. Oh, no. Shit. We ain't even hold on. Before we get off of here, I ain't mean to be here this long. I ain't think we was going to, but we spent 30 minutes talking shit. So I woke up this morning to more text messages. I'm just going to read them. Oh, you bring it? Oh, yes, Tracy. Yes. So I woke up this morning to more text messages. Let's read them, shall we? Nicki Minaj said, Harvey and the Rasta Man, come chit chat. It says, eat shit. This is to TMZ. You and the paperwork. You know what you did. Come eat my ass. I'm on my period. Nicki Minaj continues and says, child, so what's next? Oh, Barbs, I love you. I do. You're so beautiful and smart and intuitive and funny and kind and courageous and loyal and reliable and loving and caring and covered. Democrats, take them down. You're all powerful. Democrats, remember, They lost the election on purpose. Take them down. They're a curse. Take them down. Now, what did the Democrats do to you, Nicki? I heard the Lord say it's done. Okay, Lord, thank you. We give you honor and glory and praise. Jesus. Barbs, the reason they did all that to my husband is because he snatched the phone from Tubby and Webb. And well, y'all know if I release that call, it's lights out. And believe that. But for my husband, I would have done the tour and the album with Barney B. So they cursed themselves for life. G. Erbson, your time is up. Cortez Bryant, your time is up. Al Branch, your time is up. Sean McGee, your time is up. Gene Nelson, your number has been called. Doodoo James, you shitted on yourself that night. Your time is up. Lots of secret. Lots and lots. I don't even know who these people are. Bitch, I ain't gonna lie. I've been laughing so hard for 24 hours straight. Who the fuck gonna bring this energy like good, tight, hoe Onika? They gotta move around once the queen is what? And if you are still underestimating my influence, try me. We will boycott every company attached to her. She's talking about Cardi. Just like we did BET. Every company that enabled or discussed her disgusting remarks about children and other marginalized groups for years. You have 3 days to cut ties. That's it. That's all. Enjoy your day. We have receipts. Billionaires obsessed with my husband for years. Mad, their chest looks like shriveled up ramen in the cup that been in the pantry for years. No matter how much Tybo they take, they look like a prune. God only used me to save you, my darling. I love you so much, you'll never fully understand. That was somebody saying they could never make me hate you. People think that when they are federal informants, they are safe. They'll soon see that God is above every government agency man ever created. God laughs at the things man does to make himself feel safe. Your numbers have been called. Fucking a DL man raw and got pregnant with another monkey. You said, oh well, he all our baby daddies now. Your husband said he never liked you. You're blank on yuck. Hubby told P years ago how ugly you look, always swollen and botched in the face from surgery. So guess what? Zoo, take my money. Yes, Zaddy. It's both our money now, Zaddy. They keep removing my likes on Twitter. That's how they need bots to sell albums, because most of the support are bots. Click on their pages. When me and Nas did the shoot with the old cars, guess who was seen taking pics on the hood in old cars? Let's get into the sabotage of my fourth tour with Future, which then became my tour with Juice, who would coincidentally die on my birthday. Jay-Z so jealous of Nas. I was sued for hundreds of thousands over the song I did with Nas. It never saw the light of day. Casino, your number is called. That's, I guess, about the casino that Nas is, Oh, she's talking about Beyonce and her husband in Cuba. Jay-Z, I just said that. Jay-Z got mad I wouldn't give him a beat that I had already began legal paperwork for. The song I did with The Weeknd on Queen. He said it's Beyonce's beat, and Hoberson just laid it down and let him take it. And then you sue me for remaking a similar beat. They don't want you to know that they told me they'd make me go away for $20 million. They checked his home and found nothing. They found out who he was, then came back and said they found something. To God be the glory. What is done in the dark. That's why she and they are now cursed. Quavo was worth it, dummy. No career. Take off gone. Remember you told me you were the Beyonce of the group? I laughed so hard inside. Anyway, pay Offset his alimony, Barney B. Mona Scott, your time is up. Gail the goofy bitch. King, your time is up. How Mona and Gail get in this? Dear black women, I guarantee you that hoe will never ever be on my net and discuss another black baby again. I can guarantee you that hoe will never ever call black women roaches and monkeys again. Someone had to do it. Camel and Rat, we are not fazed by bottled tweets and bots in the comments. That's precisely why you broke now. Desiree got fillers since I said she ugly. Now she uglier. Oh, bitch. Camel, let's talk about your kids today. That's on the docket. It's funny how the other queen stayed silent while she mocked my son for years. So Cardi unfortunately did respond. So let me read y'all what Cardi said, to be fair. Always want a fake dear black woman. Girl, shut the fuck up. Done beef with every black woman in the industry. Like, girl, who the fuck beat with SZA? And you be slick throwing shots at Beyonce, the most unproblematic people ever, will always bootlicking a white artist's ass and posting their accomplishments while they ignore you. And let me tell you something. I say what I want and when I want. You don't stop shit here. Ain't nobody fucking scared of you. So then Cardi said, wait, I mocked your son? I posted my kids are so smart for being 3 years old, spelling out his name, because I was proud of that. And your fans started attacking my kid. And even my sister had to jump because why was Wade being attacked? And it's all because you and your fans are insecure about your own child. So nobody can brag on theirs. Please bring receipts now of when I mocked your son. You're not flipping the narrative like you did in 2018. Bring the receipts now. So let me say this. In all seriousness, all jokes aside, I truly believe that Nicki Minaj is having some sort of mental break. And I'm not even being funny. Whether it's drug-induced, whether it is just truly mental illness, this woman has been going strong for damn near 4 days. 4 days. Day and night. Tweeting about nothing. Nonsense. Everybody. She done brought in Mona Scott Young. She done brought in Gayle King. What Gayle King got to do with this? What has Gayle King got to do with this? We know she got beef with Jay-Z and Beyonce. But one thing I will say, and I said this earlier when we did our Salt Lake City live, and I believe this, Cardi said this, and I truly believe what Cardi said. What's clear to me is this woman she has no team. There's no way that there's anybody that cares about this woman that has not kicked her door down and taken the phone from her. Where's your husband? Where are your friends? Where's your glam, your stylist, your management, your business manager, your lawyers, your label? Where's anybody in your life that gives a damn about you? Because there's absolutely no way. Listen, y'all know how Cardi be crashing out and then she just goes silent? Y'all think somebody ain't pick up the phone and tell her ass to go sit down? Y'all know how other celebrities will crash out and then they just go silent? That's because somebody done called them and said, sit your ass down. Shut the fuck up. You think, it doesn't make sense to me that somebody has not Nicki, girl, you have a whole husband. And I know what Cardi said about her husband, but you have a whole husband. Why that man ain't gone in there and snatched that fucking phone out your hand? Years ago, Safari tried to tell her on social media that no one with her status acts out like this in public. No one paraphrased. Do you honestly think Nicki would listen? It's not about Nicki listening, though. You understand what I'm saying? Like, in my opinion, and I could be wrong, maybe I look at too many movies. I don't know. But it's not even about Nicki listening. It's about somebody going in there and choking, and I'm not choking her, but yoking her ass up and saying, go sit your ass down. And I'm going to be honest, if I were her manager, and I know we look down on this, I know a lot of times people look down on this, but if I were her manager, in all reality, I would be trying to 5150 her at this point. And I'm not even being funny. I'm dead ass. I would be trying to 5150 her. And if you don't know what that means putting her on a temporary mental health hold. Get her into a hospital. Get her into a hospital. 5150 ain't but what, 48-hour hold? It's only 48 hours, I think. But it's enough time for her to go sit down somewhere. See, that's what I just said. I said she can't have Zara said she doesn't have a manager. She clearly doesn't have a team. She clearly does not, because it ain't no way in hell that a team wouldn't have been knocking on her door right now, knocked them doors down and got to her ass right now. Because it's one of three things, in my opinion. And this is my opinion. It's one of three things. It's either A, she's having a mental break, a legitimate mental break. B, she's sleep deprived. And you know, when you're sleep deprived, you start having like those mental health type behaviors. Or 3 is drugs. It's one of the 3. And it could be 2 out of the 3. But see, when Kanye was doing this kind of shit, we found excuses for Kanye. Now all of a sudden, everybody, oh, he's got mental health. Well, we knew he had mental health, but we found excuse. Oh, he's still mourning his mom. Oh, he really, really loved his mom. But what we know is these tweets are clear that there is something wrong. And they have been nonstop for damn near 4 days, y'all. Not like, I'm sure that if I go, I'm sure she's still tweeting. Anyway, it was funny at first. It's not funny anymore because there's clearly something wrong with this woman. She actually stopped last night. She said, and seen. Okay, well, maybe she finally crashed, child. But one thing for sure and 2 things for certain. Lil' Kim is vindicated. And I've been defending Lil' Kim for years. I've been defending Lil' Kim for years. And people used to get on me. Oh, nah, Lil' Kim, she just didn't want to hand over the reins. Lil' Kim just didn't want to accept that it was a new queen. I've been defending. I said, no. All Lil' Kim wanted was the respect that she had earned. Nicki showed up and she disrespected Lil' Kim. All Lil' Kim wanted was the respect that she earned. And it's funny because that's what Nicki is saying now, that nobody respects her. Nobody respects what she's done. But you did the same thing to Lil' Kim. And today on the Breakfast Club, I saw that because Charlamagne gave her Donkey of the Day, and he played the clip from that interview where Lil' Kim tried to tell y'all. But everybody was like, oh, she just don't want to accept that she washed up. She don't want to accept there's a new queen. She don't want to hand over the reins. No. I'm sure there was a little bit of that. We all got an ego. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure there was a little bit of that. But she was like, nah. Mm-mm. Y'all don't know what I know. Y'all ain't seen what I seen. Y'all ain't heard what I heard. Anyway, y'all, let me get off of here. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace. Yeah, Lil' Kim has always shown respect. She absolutely has. She absolutely has. All right, I'm out, y'all. Peace.